Do you know what's cool about serving God? Just think the word God, right? The creator of everything. Just think of this. Okay, no matter what galaxy, what planet, just wherever you are, just imagine anywhere, any time, anywhere at all, someone had to create that ability, that instant, right? That place you're at, that world you're on. You could be out in the darkness of space, had to be created by something, and that is the word God, right? And that's beautiful, because when I say I believe in God, I believe in the one that created all things, seen and unseen. Had to come from somewhere, right? Even the Big Bang, whatever created Big Bang had to come from somewhere, right? Something just before that had, and then God, no one created, because God created, right? And that's the simplistic part of it, is that I believe in God that created everything, me, you, snakes, whatever, created that. And that's the universal. That's like the thing that puts it all together, is that no matter what, it was created by the same God. Even the person that created Cheerios, he was created by God. The idea was put into his head by God, or gave him the ability to create that. The creators, the inventors, mom, dad, everything, any perception or conception of anything had to come from somewhere. Point zero, it's God. The ultimate, the one, the very start is God. And when Jesus came, God, it was his son, because as his child, they worked directly together. They were connected. Hence, that is God in body. You know what I'm saying? That was him. He lived through that through Jesus. That's the connection, that he was God, because God was present inside of him. And for the universe to know that God understands what it felt to die, he used Jesus to heal this world the best he could and make an imprint, and then die on the cross, so that all of us would know that he was willing to take the ultimate sacrifice as well, and that he knew how it felt to die. You can't say, God, you're not a merciful God. Yeah, he is, because he was on the cross and died, because he knows how he wanted to. It's kind of like lead by example, right? I'm going to go in there and show you how everything's done, because I know how to do it, and I'm not willing to get my hands dirty. And it's almost like that boss who tells you what to do, but he'll sit back and eat lunch while he could simply get up and help get the job done faster, right? So that's the beauty thing about saying, I believe in God. I believe in the creator of everything. Good, bad, or indifference. God created that, right? Satan didn't create people. He just influenced people to do the wrong thing, right? But God created that child to be able to do the right or the wrong thing. Beautiful. That is simplistic, wrapped up in just beauty. That we all are united because God created us. We are all the same no matter what, because God created us, or even created your mom to make you, right? But God still gave you your soul, because he created all the souls in all the universe, even if, i.e., they were gods of even the lizard men were created by God. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. I mean, if you guys could really know how I feel about how simple that is, that we all can sit back and say, yeah, I was created by God. Yeah, God created me. I'm not different than you. God created us. All it is when people get, divided, is because something influenced them to be divided, right? But when you get into that God, knowing that God made you, and they made your brother over here and your cousin and then your friend down the block, you guys are all united. You just choose to be divided. We choose to be divided on something because we have our personal beliefs and our free will, right? So if we just, it's that simple. We want to feel different than the next person. We want to feel that way. Hence, that gets our path and our direction in life. But ultimately, we all die. Our bodies fade away. Our souls live thereafter, right? But it all comes from the same. That is God. And it's that simple to say, yeah, I believe in God. I was created by him. You were created. Why did we, you can sit back like, why did we even not like each other? You know what I mean? You ever got in a fight with a bully at school and you guys are both sitting down in the class and like waiting to see the dean? And you guys turn to each other? Why did we fight? What was it over? And you guys laugh about it because it was so trivial, right? I did. I had this one guy, I was in junior high school, right? It was the first day, and it was all of our first days. It was our first day of junior high. And I had walked in the classroom, and I stepped on his shoes, or I tripped or something like that, and he just starts getting gangster on me, right? And I said, meet out in the quad after this, right? And then we ended up going heads up, right? But we sat down waiting for the dean, and then we found something we liked about each other. Like, we found a comment, it was like a picture on the wall, and be like, yeah, I've been there too. And then it turned out we were just both insecure about being there for our first day of school in a new place with people above us, grade higher. It was like we were trying to set the tone for others to see that we weren't going to be messed with. Juvenile, right? But we had to go through it. And we ended up being friends. The next year when we came back, we were buddies. He ended up falling in with like what you would call the nerd crowd, right? And I went off path and I hung out with like the break dancers and stuff and things like that. I was influenced the other way, but he stayed he showed up with almost like a pocket protector, right? But we still came together and we remembered what happened the year before and we were buddies, even though people would tell us, oh, why are you hanging out with him? He's this way. Like, don't matter because we had that bond, right? But we both realized it was stupid. I think in essence that's because we both knew we were just, just awkward and insecure. But we didn't want to show it. We wanted everything on the outside, everybody to perceive us one way. But when we shared our common likeness, we were friends, no matter what people could put in our ear or try to dissuade us from being friends. We were still friends, man. I even still remember his name. I should probably look him on Facebook. But I just wanted to share that. And it's just so good. It's so awesome that we all share God. You could not like God. You could have a resentment towards him, and I'd be okay. But we still share, as long as you know that God exists, and that gives you a chance to one day say, you know what, you're right. God is freaking awesome. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe it was my insecurities or it was just something, right? It's freaking awesome, guys. God is good. God is great. And he's always on time. He really is. But anyways, guys, take care. Love, light, happiness. God bless and praise Jesus. All right, guys. Peace.